let's chit chat for a couple of minutes. I mostly just got on here because my hair is done and so is my makeup. But there's just a lot going on. And one thing I said recently to a colleague was Black girl magic is just Black girls working hard and believing in God that it's all going to turn out the way in which they intended. I troll people with a bear on a unicycle emoji. I'll probably try to put it here. But I send it to people when they underestimate something that I am going to be able to accomplish that feels a little too hard for them, not hard for me. But again, mostly when I get into these hard, sticky wickens, what I realize is that I am relentless about achieving goals. I am a person who has stick-to-itiveness, diligence, obedience, and the blessings of the Lord on my side. And so I'm in the prime of my career, and I have to remind myself that daily that the work that I'm doing is hard for others. And I'm going to say that again. The work that I'm doing is hard for others. And when you get into a space that the work is no longer hard, right? It is God's way of telling you that it is time to move on. And I will tell you that one thing I have learned about in my career is the ability to learn and level up in that order. Learn what I need to learn, take that information, level up. And as I have been able to, in the last 15 to 20 years, turn my entire career trajectory around year after year after year by just being relentless. The bear on a unicycle meme means more and more, right? So when I win at something, I troll people with this bear on a unicycle meme, and sometimes I just send it to them and says bear wins, because I'm often underestimated and I don't know why. And I don't know if it is because I seem unassuming or it is because they think I'm too jovial. And sometimes people see lighthearted jokes and jovial behavior as less than capable. My biggest superpower is disarming people with laughter, presenting complex concepts in cheerful ways. I tell people all the time, the work that we do is hard. It does not have to be horrible. And so in that same vein, I want some of the young folks who may be just starting out in their career or just figuring out their next steps or on the uptick of where they want to go. The best thing I can tell you is to, sometimes you're going to have to just put your head down and do the work. There's really no way to it but through it. And if God brought you to it, he's going to bring you through it. And I think the one thing that I can tell you about the trajectory of my career is that I believed in myself oftentimes more than others believed in me. And you're going to have to do the same. You're going to have to fearlessly, relentlessly go after what you want and be damned the naysayers. But more importantly, what I want you to be able to do is to know your shit, own your shit, and do the best you got. I hope that helps.